think you have the opportunity to acquire good talent. But as Nick Saban has said the last 2 years, he just repeated it this past weekend when ESPN College Game Day was in Eugene, Oregon for the Ducks game. Man, you might have the bank account to go buy the talent, but if you pick the wrong talent, Jim, what is that phrase?
You may be buying somebody else's shit.
And I got to tell you, that's the thing. I think that people got spoiled 2 years ago with what Mike Norvell did in the quick flip at Florida State and thought that, man, this is going to be easy. We can just go out and buy whatever we want. And I think as people are starting to figure out right now, and this is again a point that was made by a lot of the guys on ESPN College Game Day. And I like that show because it's former players and former coaches talking about ball. That rant aside, the one thing that they talk about is that it takes time to do this. And coaches need to be able to be given that time to put in their system and get their players on the roster before some jerkus. And we're going to talk about this in depth in a little bit, but I want to tease it ahead. Man, some of these guys are only getting 2 and 3 years.
We spend so much time talking about recruiting, okay? How about evaluation? Okay. And I'm like, hey, okay, recruiting's great, but let's evaluate them first.
Well, I think that's a great point, and I'm so glad you brought that up, Tim. And the evaluation process is so critical. When you turn the video on and you start evaluating and you're making the tell of the tape to present this guy to the scouting staff and the coaching staff, just remember what you see on video is who you're going to pay that money to, because very seldom as a NFL free agent and now as a college free agent, very seldom can you get them to change who they are. They are who they are. What you see on video is what you're buying. So if you can't evaluate what you're looking for and what you want on your team and how you want your team to be built, it becomes very, very difficult.